What's dripping, my Call of Duty nieces and nephews? Today, we got a blog, a Call of Duty blog talking about, the return of Verdansk. We got a lot of amazing, detailed information in today's video. Revolved around Call of Duty Warzone and, the release on April 3rd. But let's move forward. I ain't gonna bore y'all, hold y'all no longer. But it does go ahead and say the Battle Royale map that started it all is back. Rebuilt from the ground up, get all the details about Call of Duty Warzone original big map. It's back, baby, including the return features and original gameplay modes, plus details on the huge launch event with 20 free rewards. Equip your Kilo 141, your AMAX, and the HDR, and drop in on April 3rd at 9 a.m., one day after the launch of Black Ops 6 Season 2 on April 2nd. So, there will be some information, more regard to the April 2nd, drop for Black Ops 6 and things like that. So let's keep on moving forward. As you see, it does say welcome home. Oh man, this is bringing back the nostalgia a little bit. I don't like always the nostalgia of maps and things returning, but you know what? We need something different right now. And it seems like they're trying to do everything right, but we're gonna keep on moving forward. It does go ahead and say welcome home, but this right here is our official roadmap, for Warzone, like I already said. Then I'm pretty sure like tomorrow, somewhere down the line, we'll be getting the multiplayer and zombie side of things as well, though. But as you see on this roadmap right here, you got the map on the left side. Further down, we got the mode, the quality of life, and then to the top right, we got the gameplay updates and things like that. I see some specialists and big game bounty over there. Hey, it's gonna be crazy though. But this right here, this is the car pod that did drop earlier today, you feel me? But we ain't gonna go through all that information. And if you see it, you seen it. If you didn't though, hey, go watch it on your own time, just not right now. And as you see right here, it does say, read this now, and they do have a version of Tour of Verdansk and also the Verdansk Tech Atlas as well. So right now, it does say for March 27th, which will be tomorrow, it says Season 3 announcement for multiplayer, zombies, and then also any just general content intel as well. And then for March 28th, we do get update for Ricochet anti-cheat. This really need to be a goddamn W, dog. And it says security updates. And then also for April 2nd, it says Battle Pass, Black Sale, and Store Bundles blog as well. So we get more information, regarding all of that information. But as we go for part one, it's a rebuilt from the ground up, just as you remembered it. So a lot of people who play Verdansk back when it first dropped in 2020, hey, we're gonna get a lot of that nostalgia, all of that old things, but it's not that it's just old, it's gonna be improved in a better fashion just for us, so we're gonna keep on moving forward here. And as we move further along, it does go ahead and say familiar, enhance, and improve. It's the little things. Now, anybody that watches my video, y'all know I always talk about the little things because the little things matters. And y'all see they got an image right here. And it says the look and feel of Season 3 Verdansk fall into one of three categories. And then one of those categories, it says familiar. It says the map is rebuilt to be the same as the original map you remember. This is around 95% of the play space. So that's a big W right there. Say 95% of what we know. And the other 5% is gonna be things that they improved, a little bitty detail from trees and I'm pretty sure mountains and other things like that. Maybe even the doggone cloud, who knows? But that is what it's gonna be. Then for enhanced, it says just the same as the Verdansk 2020 map with beneficial adjustments. And then for improved, it says new elements within an existing area based on the current game design with quality of life upgrades in mind. And as you see, man, this the parachuting in right there on top of Superstore or going past Superstore. We do get some more, like a little paragraph right here discussing some things, but we're gonna keep on moving forward because I don't wanna bore y'all out. Now, we do, going further along, we're gonna be getting like different examples, comparisons, from Verdansk 2020, until today, 2025, you feel me? And as you see that we do have like this left side of Verdansk 2020, the right side is gonna be Verdansk 2025. And you just see like, they the same map, it's like a one-on-one version of each other or, image or two on each other, but the difference is the lighting. This left side, we thought the lighting, well, I ain't gonna say everybody thought the lighting was good. It was better, but it was good. But now it's more improved and you get more clarity. Like it doesn't look like bloomy or blurry or anything like that. It looks 10 times better in my opinion, right? And they got more images showing you all that there. So we gonna keep on with this moving forward because all it is right now, this comparison, like pretty much it's just the coloring and the lighting just to make these maps, make the map feel better than what it once was, you feel me? So that's a big W on that as well. But as we continue to move forward, It does say Verdansk Recon Tour access granted, you know, and they give some detail within this tour map. Because the tour map just allows you to just search more of the maps and, you know, things that you remember from, you know, back in 2020, like 5 years ago, right? You know, we got the train station and things like that, and got dam and, you know, other things like that. So that's a big W right there. But as we move forward, though, it's getting granular. It's all in the details. So you see an image right here. You know, we got the stadium back there, so that's just pretty dope. You know, we got, you know, enemies. I'm gonna call them enemies because they ain't my teammates. They ain't my crew. We got the enemies or operators flying in, so big W on that one. But here is where we get a whole list of things. It goes on to say, now that you've seen a variety of the limited and extremely subtle adjustment and quality of life improvement to the map, here's a general summary of what to expect across Season 3 of Verdansk as a whole. So this is a lot of information that's right here, though. But we're just going to go through this right now. It goes on to say, trees aren't in precisely the same exact position as they were in the original map. Any part vehicle that aren't drivable now look much more like smoldering wreckage, ensuring players can easily distinguish immovable automobiles from the cargo trucks, the LTV, and also other accessible vehicles as well. It also says one of the biggest changes in the ability to swim. Hey, that's a W right there. No, it just gives you that more escapability and be able to just move around the map as well. So that's a big W. No, especially for like map rotation. And it goes on to say, which wasn't originally possible because back then you got in that water, you were pretty much dead meat, like you broke your ankles on the water. For whatever reason, you broke your ankles on the water. Hey, that's crazy though. But anyway, let me keep on moving forward though. The Southern Combat Zone has been extended out into the Castovian Sea, and the coastline is now accessible. However, this isn't critical to gameplay, and none of the rest of the map requires swimming. So, you know, it just pretty much saying that it ain't just mainly just water-based all the way across the map. So that's good on that behalf. And it also says some of the more unforgiving areas of steep and rocky terrain have been adjusted so that mantling and traversal maneuvers are easier, because back then we already know trying to get up rocks and mountains, the thing that you think you supposed to get up, no, you got killed plenty of times, especially in that late game, end game combat, you know, and it cost you the victory though. So them addressing that big W on that one, that's a good step right there. And it says goat trails are a little more prominent as well. It also says telephone and electrical poles have been slightly shortened in some locations to enable easier parachute landing. That way that you won't get stuck on those light poles and things like that. So telephone poles, so big W on that one. Other traversal points are areas that disadvantage some players have been given minor adjustments. Also allowing routes to rooftops that may have originally been accessible only by parachute. So now you have a better ability to access these areas. This includes the addition of newly positioned ladders. So big W on that one. It also says doors can be barged through, are usually double hinged. They swing open in both directions, not just one, in both directions, and can be shot or blown open or closed. So make sure you have a C4 on deck, because that's going to be a big W for you all. It also say, while ascenders weren't in the original Verdansk launch, they were originally added at Season 5 of Modern Warfare 2019 and aren't planned to arrive until later into the Season 3 in Battle Royale matches. These have been tested, fitted to numerous buildings to enable players to reach otherwise difficult to reach rooftops. Thank you. You know what I'm saying? I really appreciate that. In preparation for them to return to the game mode. These aren't the original A-frame shape, but the newer L shape, which is the current mechanics, allowing for much faster traversal from the zip line to the rooftop. So a big W on that, because we just want to have just a better fluidity to access and have a better mechanics and things like that. Because you just want to be able to, once you get off these rooftops and off these zip lines and things like that, you want to be able to get into that action pretty quickly. And then it says available in plunder at launch. They're rescheduled to be bolted to the rooftop and overhangs you remember from the original Verdansk. Read more in the features section of this blog. It also says the lighting of the exterior map, the draw distance at range, general visibility, and haze of the map has been adjusted to enhance clarity and minimize glare. So that's what I was saying earlier for like Superstore. Like you just think like that gloomy or glazy, type of effect, and then it just made it hard to see characters or operators in certain situations or positions, whatever they was on headies and things like that, ducked off in corner, whatever it is, it's just much better. You get better, more clarity, like as they stated. It also says the lighting of interiors have been adjusted to favor more immediate spotting of enemy operated, like I just mentioned just a while ago. And the glare between exiting and entering interiors have been reduced. Or to put it another way, minimizing the advantage of hiding in dark corners when a road skin. So, hey, we already knew 5 years ago the road skin was OP. You just couldn't even win battles half of the time because, like, even when you think you had the upper hand, that road skin was just difficult to see. And hey, them adjusting that, hey, I'm pretty sure everybody in the car community really will appreciate that. Then it also says detailed art passes and scenery enhancements have been added for areas that can benefit from it. Also, such as an additional exterior details to the fire stations and extra detritus along the river banks. This also extends some new additional scatter records players can use as cover. So cover is going to be very, very key in this game mode, or in this new map. Well, new old map, the OG version. Then it also says the HUD or the HUD compass text font on the top of the screen indicating the name of the location you're at has been updated to match the current graphical user interface that we have right now. And also it says the user interface has been simplified as detailed later in this blog. Now, one of the main things is that I hope is that we don't have any like intel when it comes to like the clusters or anything that's coming, like any just information. It just don't obscure our vision when it comes to playing the game. So I really hope that all this is just gonna be tied into one another. Then we got the part 2 season 3. It says Call of Duty Warzone features, so we get like a brief content summary right here. And it does say overview, Verdansk is back. Ruck up, you're headed to the war zone. So we get the image right now, just getting ready to jump off that doggone plane, you feel me? But as we move forward, it does say Call of Duty Warzone Omni Movement Adjustment, and this will be at launch. And you kind of get like an image. I know it don't pretty much say what it is, but you get an image that they do display right here. I will go ahead and just read this briefly. It says the introduction to Black Ops 6 Omni Movement has been a major stepping stone for the game, which they really like it. Establish a new foundation for player movement. Initially, Call of Duty Warzone adopted the movement value directly from multiplayer with good intent, but adjustments are needed to better align with the unique demands of Call of Duty Warzone map and engagement style. So I'm not gonna keep on moving forward with that one though, but they just wanna make things more like a little bit better, not trying to compare to multiplayer, but just have Warzone be is like its own thing, its own style, and just make things a little bit more better to fit, the OG Verdansk. It's gonna be a big W right there with that one. Then it also say player count, infield, and shooting during free fall. And it's gonna be at launch. So we're gonna have 150 players, the original announcer, the original cinematic, and shooting during infield. So at launch, as you see this image right now, when you are getting out of that plane, and hey, be prepared, cause we know back then 5 years ago, boy, hey, you was able to shoot your enemies out. And I think once, I forgot what came after, I forgot what map, man. It could have been Caldera and whatever else after that, man. All that just stopped, man. The people was getting mad, they didn't want it no more, so they discontinued that. Now that they're bringing it back, that is a huge W. And as you see right there, we're gonna have 150 players, the original announcer, shooting during the free fall, and also infield and X-field cinematic, so a big W on that one. And as you see though, we got the doggone chest. It does say crates, armor satchel, looting, loadouts, high value loot zone. It's gonna be at launch, and also some more at mid-season. And it says the original supply box colors, the original floating loot, and also the original armor satchel. This gonna be at launch as well. And as you see, we got the different variations of the supply crates, or the crates, however you want to call it. We're gonna have different variations on that. And with that being said, the orange ones, you're gonna be getting some goodies up out of that thing though. So big W on that one. And as you see right here, these are images of some of the floating loot. These are examples though. This is gonna be good. Make it be easier for you to pick up equipment off the ground, whether it's weapons or any like tacticals or lethals and plates and ammo and things of that nature. So big W, you feel me? That's always a W for that one. And we move forward, it does say high value loot zone. So this right here is gonna be at launch in mid-season. So this says introducing during Modern Warfare 3 and now coming into Verdansk, recognizable points of interest across the map may be identified as high value loot zones. Get there before the enemy and you will be rewarded with the higher tier loot than normal, with gear sometimes related to the types of the POI that it appears in. Watch out though, the entire lobby may be on their way to claim it too. So Just know you can't be shot at the air. Just know while you're on the ground, they can shoot you from the air, which, I mean, that ain't really nothing new, but you still can get shot at. So the thing is, you better get in and get out of there because, you know, you're going to be dead meat. You're going to be in that gulag, you feel me? And as we move forward for the buy station, it's going to be at mid-season. And so we're going to have the original buy station inventory along with the original buy station placement as well. So that's a big W right there. And you see these images, it's going to come in clutching on this right side. You do see that we have the vertical UI, which is a huge W. And then we get another image right now showing, you know, the buy station as well. Then as we move forward, you do see for the specialist perk, we will have a specialist perk, but it's not coming until mid-season. So maybe around season 3 reloaded. So big W on that one. And we move forward, it's the equipment, the general, tactical, and lethal is going to be a launch in mid-season. So that's going to be a huge W. We always need all the good equipment. We need all that good stuff. You know what I'm saying? It's going to be a retro fresh at launch. So good thing on that one, the field upgrade. We're going to have the normal things like from your munition box and heartbeat sensors and deployable covers, the PDS, which is the decontamination station. So no, we going to have all this good stuff right there though. But I don't want to keep on boring y'all out. We're going to keep on moving forward. And also it does say returning lethal, which is the thermite. This was always key. This thing right here get thrown at you, bro, you're burning up instantly, especially when well, of course, when it's a direct hit, but especially if you can hit one of them vehicles, you got somebody up in there. Get them up out of there, dog. Get them up out of there. You know what I'm saying? And of course, we move for the equipment field upgrade, which is going to be launched in mid-season as well. That's when they talking about you get the original armor box, deployable cover, the heartbeat sensor, which is going to be a W2. And, you know, for anybody that want to camp or not camp, however you want to use it as. Then we get the munition box, recon drone, and trophy system. And you see the images right here. It had all the things I just mentioned from your recon drone and also your heartbeat sensor and deployable cover, which is going to be key to as well. Hey, that's a big W. Them showing that and bringing everything back, man, big W. But the PDS, though, which is the portable decontamination station, though, that's going to be coming mid-season as well. And also, we're going to be getting some kill streak. And this is the original stuff, like the cluster, which is the mortar strike, precision airstrike, and of course the UAV. That's going to be at launch. We can probably get some more things at mid-season as well. But that's good. They're bringing all of the original things back within that. And along also with the contracts, such as the original bounty, the most wanted. Dang, I ain't seen the most wanted in so long, which I ain't really been playing much of the big map. But the OG most wanted is returning, and along with the scavenger contracts as well. No, scavengers, you need that so you can get that money. If you want to know how they bounce back in the game, hit them doggone scavenger contracts, baby. That's how you bounce back. That's how you regain. You're going to love every bit of it, though. For real, for real. Now, as we keep on going down, it does say return the original contract, which is the recon, like we already discussed. That's going to be a big W right there as well. But as we continue to move further along, it says in-match public event, which is going to be at launch in mid-season. Original file sale, big W on that. We always need that file sale. We always need that discount. You know what I'm saying? We got that jailbreak, the loadout drop, and also restock at launch. So that's going to be a big W right now. And here's like a little image that they trying to show you right here. And they will be giving you a brief description on what each of these mean for the fire sale, for the jailbreak, the restock, and also the loadout drop as well. And then the original capture the flag for the gulag. This is going to be one of 3 variations of the gulag. And as you see, they do have the capture the flag. So the best thing is get there quickly as you can or destroy your enemy. But if you can't destroy your enemy, if you ain't got doggone thumbs, you better get on this flag and hope you don't die. Throw a smoke down, you feel me? And capture that doggone flag, because that's going to be the best way for you to get up out of there. You feel me? Until you know how to get some thumbs. This go on to say Verdansk vehicles and rebalancing. It's going to be at launch in mid-season, so we're going to be getting the Hail, also the cargo truck, the LTV, the Polaris, RZR Pro, R4. God dang, that was long. Ooh, that was long, boy. Hey, don't judge me. And also the ATV will be back in Verdansk at launch, so that's going to be dope, man. Just being able to throw a trophy system on a big truck, bro, that just gonna bring back so many memories, man, for you. You know, so nobody want to throw no C4 action and things like that. Big W. And then down here, now we move further along, you get the helicopter, which is the Hail right here. So the OG helicopter right there. You go the cargo truck of the images right here. And we also get the LTV. Hey, big W right there. I hope these gonna be real doable. And then also, I really hope that the tires are good as well, though, because I feel like the best time I had driving vehicle was during Verdansk, but that's just my opinion. I feel like the vehicles it was really, really good. That's just me though. You know, here's the ATV as well. And we're gonna be getting somewhere on that one though, for sure. And as we move further along, it's at Verdansk Circle collapse pacing. So it said if you got gas closing in fast, get to the safe zone. So we're gonna be hearing the original voice right there. And they give a brief description on here what you're supposed to be doing. But I ain't gonna read all that because you know what you gotta do. Move, don't get caught in the goddamn gas, get to a safe zone so you won't be dead, you feel me? And then for the map interactive element, which is gonna be at launch, it's their vertical extenders right here. So you get an image on what you can do. So that's gonna be dope right there. So you can have many variations to be able to, you know, sneak up on your enemy and destroy them when you can. You feel me? We're gonna also have some on top of the other buildings as well, downtown area, and promenade and things like that. You know, that's gonna be a big W for real, for real. We need that. We need some time or the ability to be able to move around. You feel me? And then we got some redacted information right here. I'm gonna go ahead and read this one. Say new areas both on the surface and within subterranean. It says redacted. Across Verdansk are being actively monitored for signs of, and it's redacted. Additionally, partially redacted reports of blank that haven't been seen blank, also tracking intel that blank. And I don't know why we didn't read that, but you know what? It is what it is. We read through it. And then it said an additional quality of life improvement, which will be at launch and mid-season. And like I said, we're gonna be getting some good quality of life updates, such as the vertical UI is gonna be a W right there. And it just gives you all like a lot of good things that we just remembered, man. Like, dog, like the squad redeploy in the buy station, then we get the detailed death recap widget, then also the inspect the view attachment. So when you inspect your weapon, you will now have on the bottom right screen, you'll be able to see what attachment is on that specific weapon. And just keep in mind, you can go inside your settings and turn this on or off. So just keep that in mind. Also, field upgrades in the squad widget so you know what your squad is having, what they have on deck. And it gets to prioritize your favorite loadout in the gunsmith. This was always a W within the game. And also the HUD loadout icon when viable. So big W on that one as well. Then we keep on moving forward. This is what I was saying about the weapon inspect. It's gonna be to this bottom right here screen. Again, you can turn it off or on, but I wonder, and you should be able to, I'm hoping you should be able to, even if you wanna leave it on, you should be able to move it up, like to the top right corner or top left corner or bottom left corner. Just, I feel like you should be able to move it whenever you want to. But that's just me. If you can't move it nowhere, again, you do have the option to turn it on or turn it off. Now, as we get further along, it does say detailed death recap widget, which, you know, it gives you information on how you died, who killed you, you be getting live ping and things like that. So therefore, they try to like not have everybody think that when you die, you're dying because somebody is cheating. No, not everybody is cheating. Sometimes you do get live ping, and a lot of people don't know that. And it does say affected by live ping. It says if the enemy had you ping via the line of sight, like they gonna give you that information, or they gonna tell you die by the UAV. You was on somebody's UAV, because not everybody look at the map, especially when they give you the direct indicator behind or around that square mini map. Or some of y'all probably rock circle, but I don't know. Hey, that's neither here or there. You feel me? But hey, big W on that one. That's the little thing that matters to me. You feel me? It does say ping direction setting at launch. I'm gonna go ahead and read this one. It says a new setting has been added that lets you control how long ping stays on your screen. Choose from multiple options to make ping disappear quickly or remain visible for longer. So big W on that one. Then it says the secrets of Verdansk. Redacted content is gonna be at launch in mid-season. He said you really know Verdansk inside and out. And here it is. You know, I think this is okay. We know this is gonna be a teddy bear, but I believe doing like about 5 years ago on top of like train station, they had like some kind of like bunny bear, like stuffed animal, things like that. So it's just stuff like that. I could be totally wrong, but y'all let me know. I believe that's what it is. But let's move on to part 3 of season 3 maps, modes, events, and initial weapon details as well. And as you see, season 3 confirmed maps and modes. Man, this is just the OG stuff right here, though. My goodness. So a returning map, of course, we know it's gonna be Verdansk at launch, but at launch, we also gonna get Rebirth Island. Now, if I'm not mistaken, Rebirth Island gonna drop like hours after Verdansk drop. You know what I'm saying? Sometime in that launch window, but it should be that same day. So, hey, April 3rd is gonna be very, very impactful. Now, it does say returning Battle Royale Verdansk launch is gonna be 150 players, 25-minute matches, so no, that will be long. Big W right there. You see the image right here. Man, just the lighting and the coloring just looks so good and vibrant, and just, it looked lit up though. but it says loot, upgrade, and survive. That's what you get right here. This is the original, right? We don't have to talk about that. It's just the original big map. What you're supposed to do, you're supposed to survive at 150 players, you and your squad as well. But what's new is the new Battle Royale Casual. Now this is gonna be for them at launch. They say 148 players and bots, and or 28 players up to 120 bots. So let me pretty much read what it says. It says loot, upgrade, survive, but with a new kind of opponent. It says whether you're warming up, want a battle royale match that isn't quite as intense of facing off against 149 human opponents, or need to build up your confidence. Battle Royale Casual, likely the game mode for you. It's gonna be likely for you. You know what I'm saying? Especially you wanna just chill, relax, and just get some content around just know what's going on in the game. No, that would be good for you. It said expect the same rule set as BR and up to 27 other players dropping in with you. So it's gonna be 27 other deadly people, you feel me, that will kill you. The bots, you shouldn't be down to no bots, you feel me? Don't be a bot, you heard me? So, but again, it is something that's gonna be, just chill. That's for the most part. But you can read the rest of this if you want to. I'm not gonna go too deep off into it. It just, pretty much common sense. So let's keep on moving forward. Returning gonna be some plunder, which would be for Verdansk in that launch. It's gonna be 100 players, 20-minute matches. So this is how plunder, this is the image that they gave. You feel me? Find cash, protect your cash, and most cash wins. We already know that already. Also returning Call of Duty Warzone Boot Camp. You know what I'm saying? It's gonna be some training, get your skills up. You feel me? But you can use the casual mode also for training, but it's gonna be another thing for you to use to get better. You feel me? Hey, everything counts. It's gonna be 44 players, 12 humans, 32 bots, 15-minute matches. Big W on that one. It'll give a brief description right there. And again, we got the Rebirth Island Resurgence. It's gonna be dropping too. It's gonna be on the launch window. I'm really curious to see how Rebirth Island gonna look though. Are they gonna change it or it's gonna look the same? I don't know, but we gonna see. I hope it get like some kind of changes. Of course, with the lighting for sure though, but we gonna see what it does though. But also the new Battle Royale ranked play is gonna be dropping. 150 players, gonna be trio. It's always trio inside of rank though, but hey, be prepared for that one. Then we get some more modes at mid-season. And this right here is gonna be a trippy mode. It's the expected mid-season to bring additional modes to Verdansk, also including the LTM, which is called High Trip. Now, there's always gonna be some kind of some kind of drug-related, some high trippy related thing, because it is April and 420 will be around the corner, weeks down the line though. So it says trip with massive resurgent potential, a special narrative on the comms and gameplay boost to leave your enemies in a pile of ash. So it's gonna be something. And another event, Return to Verdansk. That's gonna be an event that's gonna be at launch, Warzone only. Activation date is from April 3rd to the 15th. It's a free event. Total rewards gonna be about 20, including up to 6 instant unlocks for the new and veteran players as well. And this is what you get right here. I might make a separate video talking about this, but this is what you do get inside of the new event right there. It's gonna be more other things as well though. So you just have to do the event to know what you get. But also there will be some operators right here. You do get the kilo instantly. You unlock the kilo on April 2nd. If you unlock or log into Warzone, you should be able to get the kilo 141. So it's a big W. And also you get 3 instant rewards for Verdansk veterans, which is a parachute and also other things right here. Then this blue flame that come out. The flame coming up behind you, or the smoke, whatever you want to call it, that's gonna be a big W. That just brings back the nostalgia, because it could be anything, bro, that's coming from behind. So big W right there, for real, for real. Let's continue to move forward. You see the operator right here, which is Domino as well. And we got Meal Sim right here. Then we could keep on moving forward. We got Event Intel Part 1 Explore. So this gonna give you some information on what you need to do, what you need to achieve to be able to complete the event. So big dub. And you also gonna get some caddy sticks that appears as well, and maybe an operator also. And as we move forward further down, Event Intel Part 2, find hidden saves and things like that. The hidden saves is gonna be having some more rewarding information or rewarding loot and things like that. And also event unlock zone rewards for all players. It give a whole lot of things, from loaded screens, emblem, calling cards, weapon decals, weapon charms, calling card, finishing moves, sprays, emotes, tokens, stickers, another calling card. I said calling card 3 times, so you're gonna get all of that stuff right there. Also, you're gonna be getting some massive rewards as well. I see this operator with some caddy sticks. That operator look pretty cool too. Look pretty dope. I'm trying to see if this by Promenade or like by the or behind Promenade, like this area. I forgot what this area that that this operator is in right there though. But we're gonna keep on moving forward. Of course, they're gonna have some special challenge operator skin, which is Kane. It's gonna be called Trailblazer, so it gives some redacted information there as well. And as we move forward, it's a new grind set, initial weapon details. So prior to season 3 announcement, blog on March 27th, which is gonna be tomorrow, which fully details all the incoming weapon and special attachment are gonna be covered. It's worth detailing the weapon confirmed so far. So we know we got the 141, which is the kilo. It's gonna be at launch. It's gonna be Warzone download reward. So just log in, you should be able to get the kilo. Then as we move forward, we're gonna have the AMAX that's gonna be at launch. It's gonna be, man, I can't wait to use this AMAX. This is gonna still be, if it's still operate the same, the AMAX is gonna still be one of the favorites, especially by the sweaty players who can control recoil, because the AMAX was dope. You just had to be one of them players who knew how to control their recoil, and you only got like 45 in the mag. So but now it said the max size is 30, but I'm pretty sure when you add an attachment or magazine attachment, it's gonna go up to 45. So 45 should be the max. That's gonna be a big W. Then here go the HDR for all the snipers right here. Then as we move further along, you can also be able to get the Cali sticks via an event reward. And of course, it's gonna be part of your melee. You feel me? And then as we move further along for part 4, prepare for season 3 now. Verdansk launch sequence to give you the information right here. Then it says season 3 and the return of Verdansk is gonna be April 2nd at 9 a.m. Pacific Standard Time to April 3rd. Note the same time frame. And it says Verdansk launch sequence. And so you get some information right here as you see that image. And then of course, like I said, Wednesday, April 2nd, they're gonna give you this information right here. So big W on this information that you be getting for the kilo and this free trial. It's gonna be a free trial for you to do on April 2nd. You get like a 24-hour countdown that do start on Wednesday. So make sure if you want this kilo 141 and other things and stuff like that, just go do the countdown. You got 24 hours in. Go make it happen. They're just gonna give you that window. Then it also says welcome home Thursday, April 3rd. This is when Verdansk do drop live. So we gonna be going crazy on here. And then it does say just drop the Call of Duty Shop Verdansk collection. You get a lot of information doing this right here. Just go to the shop, go spend some money, go get everything that you want for Dan. This, hey, I ain't gonna lie, it's pretty dope. Green is my favorite color. Would I be purchasing it? I don't know. You feel me? I really don't even know. But as we move further along, it does say Call of Duty Warzone Verdansk credits. It's a lot of credits down here that you more than welcome to read. But for me, hey, I'm happy. I want Call of Duty to deliver on the thing that they said. That's just me. One thing for sure, they gotta talk about the anti-cheat for sure in depth. They gotta make sure that we as legit players are protected somewhat, and they gotta be limited on the people that cheat. And I know they already not gonna be cheat providers, but I'm not gonna spend too much time on it. Y'all just let me know in the comment section right now, like, how do y'all feel about Verdansk returning? And also being able to get the kilo, on April 2nd, just about logging in inside of Warzone as well. Just let me know, because that's gonna be the downtime for Warzone. But just give me your overall thoughts on the blog, on everything that y'all found out today, and leave a comment down below. But I do hope y'all enjoyed today's video, enjoyed today's content. If y'all did, hit that like button and also subscribe to the channel so y'all can stay up to date with things related to Call of Duty content. It'll be greatly appreciated to have you all be a part of this community. And regardless of whatever you do, thank you for watching today's content. And remember to eat good and sleep good. One love.